at the age of 4. So journalism plus sovereignty going to be a treat, and he was back to work this weekend.
Don't forget Bob Baez in that list as well, the top 3 from the Derby. But yeah, journalism spotted on the track at Santa Anita, putting in a timed work, and we got a little bit of that to show you.
Okay, so it was just 3 furlongs and somewhat of a casual 36 and change. This, of course, is just a starting point, but, you know, Curlin, he himself at 3 was awesome, and then got better, believe it or not, at 4. Here's a horse by journalism who was also great at 3 and looking to be potentially, you know, transcendent at the age of 4. And so strong. I mean, this guy is impressive to look at, striding and physically.
He looks like he's grown, too. He just looks like he's more built. And one thing about journalism, from every race, every workout I've ever seen from this horse, and I've studied him a lot, he is such a beautiful mover. He switches leads on command. He has a very straight movement. His conformation is fantastic. So glad to see he's back on the work tab. And yeah, I'm happy as anybody to hear that he was coming back at age 4 for Aaron Wellman of the Clips Thoroughbreds, Don Alberto Stable, who bred him, a bunch of people in on him. So very excited to see journalism back. And I'm telling you, he looks just like he's got some muscle on him now.
So we know he's coming back. We know he's back to work, but we want to find out where is he going to race next, and Christina Blacker was pressing for those answers this morning.
Crisp morning here at Santa Anita. Happy to be joined by trainer Michael McCarthy. Journalism had his first little piece of work back to the track today. Give us a little update just in general, what's been going on with him since we saw him in the Breeders' Cup.
Yeah, he's had a nice little break, went back to Florida and spent some time at Bridlewood Farm. Was in kind of light training there, getting turned out in the afternoons, enjoying himself. He's been back here, you know, not quite a month or so, but galloping every day. We've obviously had some rain here this week, so out on the training track and kind of had to tailor make some things for some horses here, but back on the main track today. Track's very good, and I was very pleased with what I saw from him.
All horses are different in terms of what they need to get back to peak fitness. What are the specifics about him, and how much time generally does a horse like him take to get back to his best?
Yeah, he's a strong horse, big horse. You know, he carries a lot of condition. He came back, I think he put on 55 pounds over the month he was gone. So it's a lot easier to take it off of him than it is to put it on him. So he's probably got a good 6-7 works in front of him before we start kind of figuring out where we're going. We'll let him dictate that. His program is pretty much the same week in and week out. He trains early in the morning here, and maybe once we get a little more fitness in him, what have you, we'll start training him a little later in the day, but he seems to be enjoying this right now.
Yeah, how happy are you to have him back this year as a 4-year-old?
Yeah, very, very pleased, very pleased. Obviously, we'll kind of chart a course out for him here in the next few weeks and see where it takes us.
What races would be options in that course?
You know, obviously, I've said it before, I'd like to think maybe a race like the Met Mile. How we get there, I'm not quite sure. You know, there's some great races over the summer. Wish there were some better races for him here in California. Obviously, there's a fair few decent races, but when prize money is concerned, it's just not quite up to snuff. So I'm sure he'll spend plenty of time on the road.
Well, glad to have him back, and we look forward to following his progress. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Michael McCarthy here from Santa Anita. First piece of work for journalism back on the track on this Sunday morning.